Well, you are now inside the Girls Club with Lady Charmaine and girlfriends. I got my girl D. Aroki Asami and also Miss Sharie Wilson. Hey, ladies, how you doing?
Hey. Doing good.
Now, we was in the studio Snapchatting and everything, and I was getting a little distracted. Excuse you, girl. Well, we got some good hot topics, y'all, today, and I'm really excited about them. So we got some good ones. So we want all the men and women to join in today. Give us a call at 916-921-5333 if you want to join in on the conversation. But before we get started, my girl Sharie and a few of our other girlfriends, they do a wonderful event, and it's called UNMASK. And they're going to be doing an UNMASK 2, and it's a wonderful event for women. It's going to be on September the 25th. And Sharie, I just want you to tell us a little bit about it and the vision behind it, because it blessed so many women last year.
Yeah, so UNMASK is pretty much, we came together to, how can I explain this? A lot of times we as successful women, people look at us and they don't know our story. They don't know how we became successful. Mm-hmm. They only see us, with the businesses, doing our thing and at the top. But they don't know the journey. They don't know what we went through.
Right.
And so sometimes a lot of women get intimidated to even approach us, to even ask us, how did you do it? Because they assume that either it was handed to us or we didn't work hard to get it. So UNMASK is pretty much we're unveiling ourselves to let other women know that we went through some stuff. Some of us lost cars. Some of us went through foreclosure. Some of us went through bad divorces. Some of us found out that our husband was cheating on us for the last 10 years.
Right.
Some of us had medical issues. Some of us was in prison before. So it's just pretty much unmasking and letting people know that, yeah, you're seeing us now, but you don't know our journey.
Right.
So come on in and let us tell you what we had to go through to get to where we're at. And that just because just because you're where you're at doesn't mean you're going to stay there.
Right.
And what I find is a lot of people get discouraged because they see all these other women. They're saying like, oh, it's no way I can make it. It's no way I can get there. But once you hear our story, you're going to understand if they can do it, you can do it too.
Right.
So we have part 2, and we're having new women coming to UNMASK, and it's whole new stories. Last year it was very successful. We had people Facebooking us, telling us to bring it back. So we're just excited for these other women to unveil. And let me tell you, when you see who these women are in our community who about to tell their story, it's amazing, because you would never looking at them.
Right.
A lot of times we don't look like our story.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't look like our story.
You don't look like what you've been through.
You don't look like it at all. So we're unveiling. We're really unmasking.
Because I know last year when I was there, it was such a blessing just to hear so many people's stories. And you said something, because people can look at you and really become intimidated when they have no idea. And I remember several years ago, I literally preached a message, and it was called What's Your Story? And it's basically walking through a book and how you can actually meet somebody on chapter 2 in the book, but you don't really want to take time to finish reading the book because you may have caught that sister with a nasty attitude that day. You have no idea what she's been through. You may not know that her husband's been cheating on her. You may not know that she may have one child facing jail time. And so when you met her during that season of her life, no, she may not have been the nicest person because of what she's gone through. But will we take the time out to get to chapter 10 to see her come out of the situation?
Yeah.
Will we do that?
Yeah.
And so to take the time to see that woman actually unmasked. Will we take the time to do that? Because Sharie is a very blessed woman. So are you, D. And people looking at the both of you or even judging you by Facebook, they might say, oh, they think they got it going on, but they don't know
they don't know my story.
They see Sharie jet setting the countries, not cities and states, jet setting the countries. You know what I mean? And it's great. Or, she owns a salon and a partner in a beauty school. And then D, you got 15 million businesses and other businesses. But those that may not know you can become intimidated instead of just trying to find out how did you get to where you are.
Exactly. Exactly. And I find that all the time. I get people saying to me, oh, I didn't know you were so sweet. Oh, I didn't think you were so nice. I just thought you were stuck up and, you was unapproachable. And it's like, as women, we're so quick to judge each other. We're so quick to make those little nasty comments about someone you don't even know.
Right.
So, this is pretty much, we want to bring women together and form a sisterhood so we can call on each other. You never know who I know that can help you, that whatever you're going through.
Right.
I know from me and Tasha Tasha and Linda, we both went through a lot of stuff, and we made it through. But no one knew that I was in a domestic violence relationship. Like I was in my ex-husband, it wasn't a healthy relationship, but they see me on Facebook, and they see me out here, and they see me out here, and they see me, and they think I have my stuff together, but they don't know my story. They don't know what I was going through. You know, they didn't know I was going through depression. They didn't know that, you know, you don't know my story. It's a song out. You don't know my story. I love that song.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for sharing that. And when we come back, we got some great hot topics coming your way. We're also going to talk about Janet Jackson. One thing I want to talk about Janet Jackson, so many people now have her in the news because they think that she's hiding out because of all the weight that she gained. Is it wrong for her to gain weight while she's pregnant, especially if she may be on bed rest? Should that even be a part of the news? We're going to talk about that when we come back with Lady Charmaine and Girlfriends. You're watching a Rich Girl Dreams production.